Hello. Wonderful start. Hello. We return. Is this Alice? This is Alice. No, it's Cheeriobra. Dave. Unfortunately, we will not be summoning Dave. We need to explore this area a little bit. But we are in Blight Town. It's Dark Souls. We got a hot, fresh bonfire. Nice and toasty, keeping us warm. Man-eater Mildred, you son of a bitch! I haven't seen you in years, and the first thing you do is invade me? I thought we were better than that. I thought we... Wow, you just kind of stood there and took it, Man-eater. Not gonna lie. Ow. Alright, look. You and your buddy here. Wow, 2 for 1. Real BOGO on murdering you two. Yes, and give me the humanity and the butcher knife, which is how you get those items. She is the third butcher found in this. You remember the 2 butchers upstairs, the 2 honkin' strong girls that we had to put down, unfortunately. As much fun as it would have been to be crushed by their thighs. More to the point, though. We are here now in Blight Town. I want to just grab this item real quick. It sounds great up above me. Nope. Alright, look. We clearly all got off on the wrong foot here. And I should be going. Okay. Okay. Alright. Probably, given I took down Mildred right there, I could probably... Yeah, I got a level up. Cool. Into Dex. Which might... There he is, just standing there. Old Chigagawa. Dave, as I like to call him. His friends call him Dave. Let's see how you're doing, Uchi. 183. Nope, but we're getting there. Progress is being made. I might summon when I get to the boss, but part of me is like, oh, I should, beat the boss legit. Another part of me is like, summoning is part of the fun of the game. I should also... Not really going to encounter more toxic for a while I'm down here, so I'm going to sport some just regular purple moss clumps to take care of the poison that will likely be accrued while moving through this horrid swamp. Remember that? That's how we get out of Blight Town. Getting out of Blight Town's much easier than getting in. It's a bit of a small mercy. By the way, for those of you that know this area, I will not be going to the optional area just yet, because I want to have unlocked a few things before I head down there. And those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, yes, this place can go deeper. You might have seen us drop all the way down from Firelink, which is way up there. You can see the sky and the big wall that represents, oh, that giant rock headed towards my head. That's what it represents. Don't want anything to do with that. Alright, you need to be stopped. I'm hearing no definitive way to pronounce that. I've heard Queelag, I've heard Kellogg, I've heard Quaylag. I usually say Kellogg's domain, or Kellogg's domain. One or the other. These guys, try attacking. I won't. They're gross, but they're minding their own business. A lot of summon signs here. Good lord, I can get an army. There's one of them Alice. Armin. Nice face, buddy. Gonna pass on Armin. This isn't... Oh, it might be Alice. Nah. Dat boy! Hell yeah! I think we gotta summon that boy. And fun fact, Man-eater Mildred's here. So yes, she saw the error of her ways and you can now summon her. But we gotta summon Dat boy! You gotta summon that boy. Again, I want to clarify, I've beaten every boss in this game without summoning, but I think summoning is fun. And I'm human anyway, so I might as well. I'm not going to be human for every boss fight. I won't summon for every boss fight. I'll summon when I can, if it happens to suit me. Hell yeah. What's up, brother? It's Dat Boy. Hell yeah. He's so hype. Let's go. You and me, Dat Boy. You might be confused since I had summoned Mildred. And that's like a... Once you kill Mildred, she's always there. Somehow. Riddle me that one. Meanwhile, a giant spider monster! But what can we do to make this giant spider monster fuckable? More of that, please. That belly button. The lack of nipples. The hair that is glued to the tatas. She needs to... Did you... I thought he left. I was like, you son of a bitch. Hey, Chaos Witch Kellag. What it be? This boss was a real bastard when I did a pyromancy run. Let me tell you. Okay, I was not far enough away, thought I was. Summoning also, I find, makes the boss fights much easier, as he can swap aggro, pretty much. I wonder what a randomizer run would be like if you had... I need to back up? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. There's an item that makes it so you can stand in lava and only lose, like, a little bit of health. And I'm wondering what a randomizer one would do to this boss fight, where the lava spewing attack is just basically no longer viable for this boss. This boss is getting fucked. I was right to summon that boy. Like, I'm not doing great damage. That boy, however... That boy... I love that the sword sweep is like a spider web of fire. Don't do this to me, dat boy. You gotta survive. He is a fucking killer, dat boy. Hell yeah. Do a quick little cheer. Thanks, dat boy. They like getting sunlight medals, those guys. So they like being summoned to help people out. It's jolly cooperation. I did it. Indeed I did. Well, we did it. Me and Dat Boy. Long may he reign. I might try getting summoned at one point for a boss fight. It depends. I have to like the boss in order to do that. There's one I can think of I kind of want to get summoned for. Right off the top of my head. Two, actually, now I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, that's hell outside. Like, literal, actual, biblical hell. Might as well be. I mean, look at it. It's got buildings and such carved into it, and, yeah, no one wants to be there. But for now, let's ring the bell. Lord knows how anyone's gonna hear this bell. Maybe it's above ground, what do I know? No, it's right there. My bad. It was right there. Hey, what's that? Time for me to pull this here chain here. Appears to be two chains, actually. I don't know why that is. More to the point, though. If you remember where our Onion Knight friend was hanging out, we can go there now. The gates have been opened. By that friendly man. Who was apparently told don't open the gate unless you hear a bell that's like that one over there. I can just point to it. And one really, really deep I guess we're not underground. I mean, we are, but I did, from out in the swamps, look up into the sky and load. I might not. Okay, I was about to say I might not survive this. I might have just done something real stupid. But, yeah. That bell would be quite muffled, even though there is technically open air. You just kind of have to know this is here. But we got business here. Hello, sir.
Oh, dear. What have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yeah, more or less. That's totally why I'm here.
But you have no eggs.
First of all, rude.
Go along and have audience with our fair lady.
It's not my fault.
Pray that you will mind your manners.
Yeah, keep praying, champ. Speedrunners just kill this guy because, I mean, he takes forever to get out of the way. Then again, it's not really his fault, per se. Now then, this would be the lady. Hey, lady. She's less murdery. And this isn't here yet, so I won't bother with that. But anyway, it was important that we just get this bonfire. Ah, someone just rang the bell. This is a firekeeper, for the record. Like the one underneath Firelink Shrine up above. So, you know, they're buddies. They go to the same book club. Equally chatty, those firekeepers. We're also going to poke our heads into hell real quick and get the bonfire here. Because it's not very far in, and it saves me some time later. That and I get to show off, you know, actual hell in the Demon Ruins. I mean, just brilliant, isn't it? It's actual hell. There. Swirling pit of tentacles over there, you know, as part of actual hell would have. There they are. Actual hell. And there's... Oh, look at that. If you, hold on, I have a bow. It's our buddy Capper Demon all the way down there. Look at that. Who'd have thought? But yeah, actual hell is quite charming, isn't it? Anyway. Enough of this. I can level up. All into dex. I'm level 40 now. Hot damn. That's some good levels. What are you at now, Mr. Uchigatana? Can I finally... What? Damn. Drake Sword, man. It's just so good. That, or I need to, I don't know if I went back to him or not with the large ember, but I need to upgrade my Uchi yet further. Perhaps, and I'm headed that way anyway. The blacksmith is right nearby. The giant who opened the gate. So, you know, I might hit that up later. There's two... I don't know why I said it that way. There are two, not two, things I would like to do here. Before striking a course for back up top. The first one is... There's a certain item I want to get my mitts on. And the second one is the shortcut to back up top. Really, it's just one thing. The second thing is sort of combined with the exit. But hey, again, much like thanks to Allison, special thanks to Dat Boy for helping me out in that boss fight. I'll be sure to thank you in the video description. If you ever see this, let me know. Always a good time. I might stream, because I'm definitely looking at moving more towards streaming than recording, but I need like an office of my own that I can dedicate to it, as opposed to just sort of a setup in the middle of the room that I share with my fiance, who's like right over there, while I'm doing this, which, you know, that, because there's only so much we can do for a stream, and if I'm streaming, her options are limited. You know, she has to be quiet, she has to stay off camera if she wants, options, I mean, obviously she doesn't have to, but it's much easier if I just have a dedicated stream room than trying to juggle my living room into a real ramshackle setup. So I'm looking into getting that set up probably next year, unfortunately. It's going to be a bit of a wait. Tragic that, but there it is. I really just went there so I could have that bonfire checkpoint in case I die. Because the item I want to get is a little bit on the trixier side. And I think it's up this way, however. So anyway, let's head on up. Alright, that wasn't that impressive. But, you know, we've got this fancy sort of lift, perhaps water. Okay, you know what? It worked. It worked out. There's also, if you can get a look at him, yeah, there is lore for this thing. It doesn't just spin. There's a dog who's stuck walking there, and I don't know if you can kill him or not. Sometimes, in the non-definitive edition of this game, I would see that dog just sort of walking on air, and therefore not dying, which is why I think the dog might be immortal. How do I... This is the question, because I can never quite remember how one gets to this place. I'm trying to get. It's a bit up in the air. I think it's this way. I'll know it when I see it. Up, we got it. We got our favorite. Our dart men are back. Is it there? Oh, it is there. It's right there. Oh, one dart, huh? You son of a bitch. Where's my blooming? Oh, did I get rid of my blooming? I must have gotten rid of my blooming. That or I used my blooming. Oh, okay. Nope, not you. I'm gonna die looking through here. Closer than I would like, frankly. Closer than I would prefer. Let me grab these while I'm here. In the neighborhood. That's really more spellcaster's loot. Remedy. Also, will cure... Feck off. Will cure things like poison and toxic, but you need to be a spellcaster for it. And that is not the one other spell I wanted. Now then, that is in fact where I need to go. You can fuck off. Alright. You absolute bastards. Question is, how do I get there? Alright, well, this is it for me. Okay. I don't quite know what happened, but that is a bit par for the course as far as Blighttown goes. So, hey, you know what? It'll be great if I can get back, but the important thing is, it's not like I'm gonna lose my humanity. I don't have to worry about not being human anymore. It was bound to happen. I wish it were a bit more, you know, interesting than that. But hey, you know, easy come, easy go. Alright, look. I need to platform better. I get that it's moist and slippery down here. But really now. I'm better than that. But yeah, regarding the dog who's forced to walk on that wheel and turn the giant... Yeah, see, there he is. Like, that's what makes me think the dog is just immortal and really more of a placeholder image than anything else. Oh, really? Are you serious? The hell was that? What sort of goddamn needle threading was that? I don't know how many souls I lost. I think I leveled up, I hope I leveled up. After, yeah, because I put 2 into, dexterity. I don't know how many souls I just lost, but that's a real kick in the dick, that is. You need to be stopped. That was some hot garbage, that was. I fell through that by a frame, that tells you. So this time with a bit more professionalism. How did I even? I must have fallen like right there when I should have waited for here. Of course, yep, of course. Why wouldn't I? Anyway. Let's see if I can get here and take out the toxic bastards. Before I really need to, like, get all down and dirty with them. So they are right there. Oh, you fucker. No! Oh, well, it's just poison. They're the worst, those things. Then I turn around and see you, and I forget that you exist. Down you go, you... Alright, well... There was a mechanic in Demon Souls where... For a certain boss, the more corpses you kick down into a pit, the more items were in the boss's arena. Which was a really interesting mechanic. Anyway, this is where we need to be. Wow. Miss from that distance, huh? Alright. There's a lot of people here because they're guarding a really... Oh, you... absolute scoundrel. They're guarding a really hot, nasty, sweet treasure down here. And I'm gonna be the one who falls off a cliff if I'm not careful. Liberates this treasure. Can I get this guy? I can. Hell yeah. Can he get me? Yes, he can. Well, what are you gonna do? Eat more blooming purple moss clumps. That's what you're gonna do. Alright, well that's 2 dead. The other one is right there. Hey-oh! Hey-oh! Alright, you. There's another one here, because of course there is. Like I said, they are... Well, they got me. Unless you drop some blooming ones. Nope. Well, I might be able to ride this out, but ultimately, I just want to kill these guys. Really, this is what I should have done. There's yet one more here. So 5 of them. 5 dudes. I should chug. 5 dudes guarding 1 treasure. Can I get the treasure before it kills me? And will you drop... Nope, no blooming for me. I should heal before I go down there. I mean, I might be able to... Hey, buddy, what's up? Alright. Really don't need the dogs, along with everything else in this place. I don't think I'll be able to ride this out healing-wise, but that's what I'm after. So a lot of dogs, a lot of poison people, just for a hot Firekeeper soul. Nice. Now, there's lore here as to why the Firekeeper is imprisoned, more or less, in this place, and it has... all the Firekeepers are women. Why she has just a sarcastic amount of security with the toxic boys and the friendly good boy who decided to come with me halfway up that ladder. But, yes. The important thing is we got the Firekeeper soul, which will boost our Estus. And, I should start popping you boys. I might survive this, actually. I don't wanna go much further unless I can survive this. So, we're gonna try... There's still a dog down there that I didn't kill? Maybe, who knows. We're gonna try and ride this to hell. Hopefully, it'll work. But yeah, Firekeeper soul. There's only 7 in the game, that's one of them. So it's important to get. It is also impossible to get all 7, it's not impossible, but it is, ill-advised to get all 7 on your first run of the game. Because it requires a lot of, three of the ones that you need to get, 4 are just sort of out in the open. I grabbed the 3rd one. The other 3 reside within Firekeepers, who you would need to kill in order to get your grubby mitts on them. Which, I mean, you can do. I will be killing 2 of them, just to get 5 and 6. But... that does come with the slight stipulation that you can no longer use their bonfires that they are kindling. And, if you were to get the 7th one... I think... wow, I survived. Alright. Hey. I beat the Toxic. Who knew? If you were to get the 7th one, you would have nobody to apply it to your Estus as a result. Because all the Firekeepers would be dead. Isn't that charming? Anyway. So yes, while it is possible to go back the way you came in order to get here into Blighttown, all the way up there through the depths, 2 things about that. One, this way is sort of meant to be the exit from Blighttown. It's like you came all the way down here through the depths. Here, with this handy key that in this nice treasure chest, if you don't have the master key, or didn't, know about it at first, you can come out this way, and we're basically out of Blighttown. It's right here. It's a nice little shortcut. Cuts out the entire depths as well. And really Undead, the lower Undeadburg with Capra Demon and all that. It is a really good shortcut. And saves a lot of time. The only faster way to actually My mother just texted me. Oh, yeah. The only faster way through Blighttown is if, you know, you utilized gravity, which is ill-advised and impossible, so. Alright, Lardo and Chungo. Have at you. Alright. Okay, listen. When I said have at you, you may have misunderstood me. What I meant to say was, you two are beautiful men, and it would be super nice if you didn't kill me. Woo! Okay. Alright, listen, you beautiful bastards. We're discussing my father's birthday. But this game is far more important to me, so, you know. That's just the way it is. What was I on about? Firekeepers. Yes, the other thing. I have actually, because my sense of direction is god-awful garbage. I've played this game enough that I know where I'm going pretty much at any time. However, normally speaking, my sense of direction is hot, nasty garbage. And therefore, one of the earlier times I played this, I came down through Blighttown, or didn't come down through Blighttown. I came to Blighttown this way, through the new Londo Ruins, which, look at that. It's the city that was drowned for its hubris. Once I made my way and beat Kellogg, first of all, I had a habit of, I mentioned this earlier, not resting at bonfires down there, so I could just homeward bone out of there. Unfortunately, that made it so when I got an item later, I had to go all the way back through Blighttown, and it wasn't the smartest. I eventually started using this shortcut, but my sense of direction was terrible, so I can never remember where it was. Resulted in me getting all the way down to Blighttown, beating Kellogg, and then going back all the way up to the normal gate. People just keep texting me. The normal gate in the depths. I climbed my ass all the way back up there, which was a hell of a thing. And I get to the door, and it says, does not open from this side. Meaning I had to go all the way back down yet again. Thanks for reinforcing the Estus. And thanks for giving me a nice spot to rest at, dear. Ah, lovely. We should see some friends up here. After all, hey, what's up, buddy?
Ring the second bell?
Certainly did.
That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem.
Oh no, what's up?
It's noisy. It snores. And its breath is lethal.
I'm sorry?
This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
So what's the issue? Is there a dragon, or?
That stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it.
Do something about liking it here, or something about the stench and the breath? Which, by the way, let's meet our new favorite NPC, Framped old boy, you son of a bitch. How's it going? Head? Clever. Anyway.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening?
Two of them.
I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frampt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn.
You don't say.
Chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening.
Two of them.
I wish to elucidate your fate.
Ah, well.
You seek such enlightenment.
I mean, that sounds great.
Very well.
Bell guy there isn't offering me any answers.
Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn.
What?
So that you may link the fire, cast away the dark,
My God.
and undo the curse of the undead.
That sounds great.
To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
I see. How do I get there? No, not you. How do I? Where's Anor Londo?
I am pleased to see you well.
That's wonderful.
Is it something urgent?
This is the best NPC ever because you can feed items to him and he will pay you in souls. These things are worthless to me. As are these. What a lovely noise he makes. As are these. Charming, really. So yeah, you can sell items to this guy. He pays you a pretty penny. Alluring skulls. He He'll pay you 10,000 for Kellogg's soul, but I think if you pop it, you get 12, so... Rubbish. He'll pay you 1 for rubbish. He will also buy your copper coins, and you get other coins later. But, yeah. He will also buy anything, including worthless armor and gear that's just polluting my inventory. Sorry, Astoras, and Hilt, and Claymore, and Falcion, and my trusty battle axe that I started the game with. All 4 of you. Alright. Butcher knife I just acquired. I'll keep the boss item, because that's kind of fun. Just to have. Really? Alright. I got the... Morning Star, yep. Gotta save the halberd, though. A lot of... Not the Gargoyle's halberd. Although... I guess the Gargoyle's... Oh, no, wait. I can't make the Gargoyle's halberd divine, which is why I'm hanging on to them in the first place. Literally any shield I'm not using. How dare those shields exist? I'm here for Black Knight shields, White Knight shields, or Hollow Soldier shields. I also take a Balder shield, but you didn't really give it to me. Tin Banis... Tin? Really? Alright. I should hang on to one of you. Why do I have 2? You can take a crossbow. Both of them. All 3 of them. You can tap the short bow. Whip. Black Knight Halberd is generally regarded as the best weapon in the game. I won't be using it, because I'm a bitch. Anyway.
Farewell, chosen.
That's his eating noise. It's real pleasant to listen to. Oh yeah, there's our soup buddy. Gotta chat with him. Should have a level up. Bam! Okay. Hey buddy, hey buddy, what's up?
Well, I see you made it out.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I made it out safely too.
That's great.
I have my pyromancy, the Great Swarm, so I can use my knowledge with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials.
Well,
I'm pleased to help you.
That'd be great.
Unless you find the magic's unsafe.
This is a trick question. Don't answer yes to it.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
Yay.
A flame from the Great Swamp.
From the Great
Now
Swamp.
you're a fully fledged pyromancer.
Fully
Right, let's
fledged.
get started right now.
Yeah, what's up?
Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time.
Yeah, well, see ya.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go on alone.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. Anyway. He's a nice guy. Unfortunately useless to me in this playthrough as I'm not being a pyromancer. There is one thing I'd like to do. Where'd your friends go?
Oh, you again?
Yes, me.
I've become separated from my lady.
Oh, dear.
I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her.
That's a
How
shame.
could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life.
That's a bit of a shame there, friend. Why, alright, well. No need to call him that just because, you know, he sells you miracle. A man of a church isn't necessarily a
Your Highness,
liar.
Where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy. Deathly so.
It'll be alright, friend. Anyway. One thing I want to do before we, make our way to, the place with the giant is something that is in no way advertised or obvious. In this game, unheard of, I'm aware. So you can hop out onto here. You might be thinking, well, great, you know, hey, what's there to do out here? Oh, there's items up there. How do I get that? This message probably emphasizes it correctly. You need to aim for that little scrap and not do what I did. You need to stay on there. But yes, that is not only how you do that. That is the only way to do that. You pretty much need to know that that's there. And this is where a lot of people will rush to this game's defense because they feel like it needs defending. Some of it is unquestionably just not good. And I think one of the ways it is unquestionably not good, someone died somehow, is telling you about secret areas like that. Like informing you of that. This, the DLC, even certain areas where you just need to go. Which I'll get more into when the time comes, but yeah, no, there's nothing really obvious about... Nothing here suggests that this is not only the way you're supposed to go, but that you even can do this. It's not highlighted in any way. And the fucking defense people keep coming back to is, well, just look around and you'll see it's the only way. That's, first of all, bad. Because it doesn't look like there's any way. It never occurs to me that there is a way. And then you have to wait here for like a minute. This is exactly what I have to do. I'm not exaggerating. It's madness. And it's not intuitive in any way. And people defend the hell out of this game because they like it and enjoy it, and they refuse to see any flaws with it. The game is absolutely flawed, but it's good in spite of the flaws. People's refusal to admit that it has flaws is really more of a mark of its atrocious fan base than anything else. Which I will fully admonish. The fan base for these games is an unholy mess of garbage with very little redeeming factors. They're some of the worst. Speaking as a fan of this game, we are some of the worst. There's plenty worse than I in that particular regard, but I will defend some of the faults of this game. I'm not ashamed to admit that. And then there are other people who are like, what faults? You're just an idiot. What you're saying doesn't make any sense. And it's like, nope, the game definitely has shortcomings. And if you can't admit that, then you... I mean, first of all, if you can't admit that, then you're wrong. But more to the point, if you can't see the fault in it and have to rush to loudly defend it when I say, hey, this could have been improved, perhaps what you're trying to do is not silence me, but silence the little voice in your head that's like, you know what, that could have been better. Some people like it because it's difficult like that, and there's no shame in admitting you like that it is obtusely difficult. As long as you're, you cop to that's why you like it. It's like, yeah, there's no way anyone would have normally found that. I love it. It encourages, a community to sort of come together and rely on itself, and encourages massive exploration that a first-time or casual player wouldn't encounter unless he had help. It's like, as long as you can say that, then we don't have an issue. There's people who are like, no, a first-time player could have gotten it. You just need to explore. And if you're not exploring, it's not the... Hey, I finally got the shield. If you're not exploring, that's your fault. I'll just equip that bad boy, because it is a better shield in terms of physical, well, attack, I guess, but more importantly, it is better all-around defense, except magic, which is a little worse at, and I think doesn't say it here. Weird that it doesn't say it here, but this shield has much better poise. See, a Black Knight shield all the way. And hey, it's me over there. What's up, me? Ah, it's our buddy. He gave us Estus. Come over here, buddy. Oh, no! You've gone hollow. A real mirror fight. Don't worry. I just need you, the viewer, to shoot the fake token. Shoot the one that isn't real. You've got to be able to tell us apart. Fate of the world rests on it. Ow. I'm using his own weapons against him. The Estus he gave me. I'm sorry, my friend. Rest now, Oscar. He's earned a rest. Anyway, sweet, got a Black Knight shield. Shame that, having to put down old Oscar. But let's go back to where it all began. Back to our little cell. Because no doubt, we want to get nostalgic. Want to feel the weight of our crimes that got us locked up in the first place. That dude got so killed. He was flung from the room with, where is he? I was gonna say, he was stomping around in there earlier, but now he's just hanging out over there. The absolute unit. 2 Black Knights here. I think the idea is pretty much that, word got out, you escaped. And, yeah, they sent reinforcements to make sure, you don't do that. Because they don't want you doing that. Alright, you. You need to be stopped. I admire your shield, though. I, too, have a shield. Alright. I realize the error of my way. Ah, yes, make the charge. Oh, that was a... Really thought I was getting the backstab on that one. Not sure how I didn't, but okay. Play the game your way. Come on. I'm trying to bait him into doing something stupid that exposes it. There we go. They're real bastards. They will follow you if you try and heal. No regard. See, I think the idea is that they sent reinforcements. A peculiar doll, you say? Which, I think is here? Yes. There was once an abomination who had no place in this world. She clutched this doll tightly and eventually was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. How poetic. Anyway, I could go and fight, Thick Boy over there. But, I don't want to. I'm a bit low for level, and, what he drops isn't really useful to me yet. So we're gonna avoid him. It's my show, I'll do what I want. Including criticizing the fan base for this game. I'm not saying every fan is like that, obviously. I'm saying there is a portion of the fan community of this game that are insufferable pricks because they think this is the greatest game ever made. It's very good, don't get me wrong. It is hardly the greatest game ever made, and it is certainly not without fault. Accessibility to new players, as well as intuitive level design in some areas, are definitely those faults. For the most part, the levels are very well designed. There are some very glaring exceptions, however. But hey, no game is without fault. Let's go, friend. Yep, Crow's now my friend. Might have kidnapped me in the beginning, dumped me off in the land of lords, Lordran. But we put aside our differences, and now we're buddies. We're going to a concert together on Thursday. Would you believe it's Counting Crows? Ha ha ha. The jokes! Anyway, I have everything I want from up there. Strictly, there is an item up in that the Asylum that you can get with this key I just picked up. It's a ring that lets you move much faster through, like, muck and sewage like you saw in Blighttown. Therefore, not useful to me anymore. Except maybe in a few areas. But more to the point, we're not going to deal with it. I might get it when I go back there to fight Thick Boy. But for now, we have to go check out the place this This giant opened up. And improve some of my equipment while I'm here. Occasionally there's an enemy over there. Occasionally. I forget what they're called. They're like rare occurring enemies. I've seen one once or twice. They're sort of a leftover from Demon Souls. Demon Souls had this interesting thing with world tendency, where the more good or evil the entire player base was in any given world, the more the different events would happen depending on if you were good or evil based on your world. And it was a very interesting concept that they played around with a lot, and then just kind of abandoned after Demon Souls. And in some of them, if the world got dark enough, a rare creature would spawn. And it kind of, sort of, is a holdover from that game, as the creature of the same name does rarely make an appearance, and it relies on the player base doing something.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there.
Yes, it is.
I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those.
Well,
Why not lend it to me?
Your sultry voice and my bloodlust could not make me harder right now, so go ahead and craft me up some fine weaponry. Good sir. Reinforce weapon. Sorry, modify equipment. Boom jams. Alright, now let's get into reinforce weapon. So we need large titanite, absolutely. Go ahead and improve our Uchi all the way up to a +9. Damn, that's pretty good. I don't have any Titanite shards. I do have Twinkling Titanite, which I can use to also reinforce the Black Knight shield, which I probably will do. Although the armor I want also requires Twinkling Titanite. It's a bit of a farm, I'm not gonna lie, to get the armor that I want. Now I can't afford it. Right.
Don't get yourself neither.
Okay, real quick. With it being a +9, I'm willing to bet this bad boy 245. Hell yeah. Look at that. I'm with my proper weapon now, because I'm a goddamn weeb. Anyway. Now let's pop these. I'll probably use them to buff up my halberd. And maybe I can get it if I can buy enough Titanite with it. Maybe I can get it into a Divine Halberd, which would be nice. Reinforced weapon. Oh, right. Purchase item. I don't remember how many I need. I think I need more than 7, but I'll buy flat 7 anyway. This is a tedious process. I don't want to burn all of Kalag's soul on it. I kind of want to save that for a level up, obviously. Alright, I'm hoping that's enough to get me everything I need. Now then, reinforce. Give me the halberd. Yeah, I need 2. Okay, so I need 9 to reinforce weapon. I should also reinforce my bow. Make that better, so we need 9 for the bow, and then 2. Oh, well. Yeah. I'm just gonna pop Kalag's soul. Come on, 12,000. Don't make me look like a chump. 8,000. Alright, I should have sold it to Framped. I apologize. An extra 2k if you sell it to Framped. Yes. Give me 2 more of these. And reinforce that. And make my longbow better. Alright. Still got 5k, so go ahead and modify. This is raw. I'm not a fan of raw weapons. Make it... Oh, damn, I need green titanite. Oh, well.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you.
Green titanite needs to be farmed from slugs, which I'll do before I need to get it all divined up, but whatever. Unimportant for now, I suppose. Alright. Now then, let's check out a bit of this here fortress here. As the blacksmith's hammer fades into the distance, we approach the gaping maw of the armed stronghold. And our onion buddy has left. I'm sure we'll find him later. As Sen's fortress. Full of grotesque snake men. I don't know who Sen is or was. But I do know there's traps abound in this fortress, which I just triggered to stab them in the back. Much faster, this weapon. Yeah, there's a, I think this square right here sinks into the ground. And from this little hole in the stairs, it'll shoot arrows at you. That is meant to be a trap that kills you in a sort of fuck you moment, but the community sort of acknowledges it's a fuck you moment and is like, it's just Dark Souls being Dark Souls. So, you know, don't fall down there. This place is, it's a bit sinister. That said, you can bait these guys. Come and get me, Pally. Yeah, that's right. Can you time it well? No, he failed immediately. Oh, God. I mean, you know what? He's made of tough stuff. I'll give him that, at the very least. But yeah, it's bad times if you fall down there. It's sludge down there. There's guys who will throw lightning at you. There's that dude. It's just that's your exit if you fall down there. But it's just, I mean, if you land down there, you can fight them and it's not as bad. Just don't do it. It's a bad time. And yeah, there is stuff down there. Do I show it off? Part of me thinks I should show it off. Part of me is like, no, don't show it off. It's terrible. And you're already showing something else off as well in this area. Okay, alrighty. Here we go. Excellent. That was embarrassing for you. Not for me, though. So the reason I like this weapon, in addition to it just being a very good sort of dex scaling weapon as it levels up here, is it causes bleeding over time. Just slice bleeding damage. And bleeding is a really good status effect when it's used. That guy's asleep. Look at him. Like a baby. Uh-oh. Ha ha ha! Sucks to be you. Alright, now, wait a minute. Where'd you come from? Not meant to be two of you down here. Also, I am dying. Oh, what the hell? What is this? This is unholy, is what this is. Where did these men come from? These men of a certain age. Sick TNT show no one watched reference. It's a good show, though. Recommend it. If you can find it. Woo! Could use some more stamina. Not gonna lie. Oh, dear. Well, thanks for the help, buddy. You were no help. You were right there, just looking down, feeling sorry for yourself. I don't even know where those guys came from. I don't normally go and talk to him over there. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to show it off. No such luck this time. It was just murder. Well, that's a bit of Sen's Fortress. We'll be going through it proper in the next episode. Until then, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you can, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. Talk to you later, Shroom Negotiators, and see you around, Ass Clowns.